So here we are, heading off in our next adventure. We're just heading up the coast, up the west coast, to a camp spot, Sandy Cape. Be there for a couple of nights. Maddie and her boyfriend coming up to join us tomorrow night. Then we're heading a little bit east to Morawa. Going to check out some old relics at old homesteads, and then tracking down south back home. So away for 6 nights with the Patriot, and really looking forward to it.
You don't need the coast or a snowy mountain road to be in paradise. Don't need diamonds or gold, all the pictures we've been sold. Paradise, it's a simple state of mind. It's the people by your side, but only you can find paradise. There's beauty to be found in the quiet of this house. It's paradise, with your hand to hold, wherever we will go. Paradise, it's a simple state of mind, with you by my side. I know we can find paradise.
This is a look when you're out the back of Morawa. The flies are crazy. And Jane bought these fly nets, and they're fantastic. They do the job. Cheers, Janie. Sandy Cape, we had the change room on and the spare room for Maddie and Nick, which extended quite a bit out the back. For this trip, all we did was pull up, set the awning up and pull the bed out, and that took around about 8 minutes and we were ready to go. So a much quicker setup, and also because there was basically no one else here, we were able to have showers outside and put the toilet under a tree. So certainly from that perspective it made it a lot easier. But yeah, a couple of great nights in the Patriot, thoroughly enjoyed it. 205 k's from home on the last leg of what's been a great 6 days adventure. The contrast in landscape was quite stark. The wonderful west coast at Sandy Cape with the white beaches, and then as we moved inland it almost reminded me of Kalgoorlie with the red dirt and the scrub. So it was fantastic. It was good to see the beach, and it was good to see the hills and the even though it was the end of the wildflower season, you could certainly see that when it's fully in bloom it'd be quite a spectacular sight. Interesting too, the contrast on the crops 150 kilometres north of where we are now. Most of the crops were yellow and looked like they were ready to be harvested, whereas down here pretty close to Dalwallinu all the fields are still quite green. And we woke up this morning with the sound of 2 crop dusters working in tandem on the fields around us, which was interesting for someone with an aviation background. So it was great. All the food went well, the trailer went well, a couple of issues but nothing too major. We did learn something. We're fairly new at this off-roading, and we were going down a woggy track and there were obvious signs that it was blocked a bit further down, but we pushed on. So we've got a rule now that we apply the woggy test to any of the situations to make sure we're not pushing ourselves too far. The other thing that's been great this trip, first time we've used them, is a couple of handheld UHFs. Really good when I'm reversing and getting the trailer back on the car. It's also good when we're getting out to do some footage, and more importantly when we're around camp and one of us goes away to explore. It's great to be able to stay in touch if there's no phone coverage in case something goes wrong. So all in all, a fantastic trip. Janie, anything you'd like to add?
No. Everything's now a combination of beach sand and red dirt in the cleanup. We're moving bits of the geography around the countryside. That's the wrong word, geology. But yeah, we'll sort it all out this afternoon and off again tomorrow on a new adventure.
Cheers. See ya.